Hey everyone, Sky here to discuss The Curse of La Llorna, or Lorna, whatever the hell her name is, starring Linda Cardellini, Raymond Cruz, Patricia Velasquez, Marisol Ramirez, Roman Cristo, Janie Lynn Kinchin, Sean Patrick Thomas, and Tommy Amendola, and directed by Michael Chobbs. Now, remind me, why am I doing this movie? Well, it's connected to the Conjuring universe for some reason. Remember Father Perez from the first Annabelle movie? Well, I don't know if you remember the movie, but yeah, he's in this thing, and that's why I put it in the Conjuring universe. So, let's get into this damn thing, and let's see how the fuck it'll work. And in the year 1673, with La Llorna, or whatever the hell her fucking name is, played by Marisol Ramirez, gets offered a necklace by two boys, and next thing you know, I was busting up laughing instead of getting scared because La Llorna drowns one of them in the water, and I'm thinking, that's not scary, it's more silly than scary. And the score is obnoxious, too. That's why I'm laughing at the movie. We move forward to 300 years later, other worries, 1973. Anna Tate Garcia, played by Linda Cardellini, is a single mom of two kids. Chris, played by Roman Cristo, and Samantha, played by Janie Lynn Kinchin. And why did I say single mother? Well, Anna's husband was a cop that died, in which were never explained how, but Anna works as a caseworker for Patricia Alvarez, played by Patricia Velasquez, from not the recent one, but the one from 1999, the Brendan Fraser version of. And she hides her two boys in the closet from La Llorna, and she gets arrested for doing that, and nobody realizes it because these characters are so fucking stupid that at this point, Patricia's two boys get killed by La Llorna, and Patricia prays that Anna's two kids will be taken from her and believe again and be alive, and for her two boys to be alive again, which is a horrible way to use this villain, I must say. Meanwhile, Chris and Sam almost get attacked in the car. Well, not Sam per se, but Chris does, while Anna is looking at the crime scene with Detective Cooper, played by Sean Patrick Thomas, and he's a terrible character, might I add. Anna's a terrible mother. Everybody is stupid here. I just can't accept that. And the reason I said Anna is a terrible mother, is because she brings her kids to a crime scene in the middle of the fucking night. That's bad parenting. I mean, Jesus Christ. Then both kids get marked in the arm, and the cops are including her where police believes later in the movie that Anna abused them while they're telling everyone they fell, and the truth is fucking La Llorna marked them in the arm, which this plot is horrendous. When the two boys' funeral is going with Patricia, we catch up with Father Perez, returned by Tony Amendola from the first Annabelle movie, and how could you remember him? Well, beats me. And I'm thinking because I wasn't going to review this film originally, but as soon as he pops up and brings up the case with the Annabelle doll, and I was like, oh, fuck me. Because I'm not liking this movie so far, and I'm finding this movie silly than scary. But I'll talk about that at the end of the show. We see Chris sleepwalks, and as he goes back and forth, and finally La Llorna gets in the house, and as soon as she goes inside the house, there's no coming out of there for her unless you hire a priest. And Anna doesn't do it until later in the film, and Anna almost goes off and attacks La Llorna, which did feel pretty cowardly, might I add, especially with a baseball bat. My God. Anna visits Patricia while in custody, and she prayed as she threatens Anna that La Llorna will kill her children. And this is, terrible. Just terrible. Very, very freaking terrible. The attic will come up later at the end, but how it's introduced earlier in the film was way too convenient. And suddenly Chris gets attacked by La Llorna and is knocked to the stairs and goes to the doctor, and that's when people think she abused them. And Cooper, as well as Donna, who was such a bitch to Anna, might I add, she was the one that was working as a caseworker at this near Anna's desk at the beginning of the movie, and this is the point I gave up and was ready to leave the theater. And when Sam is drowned by La Llorna in the bathtub, this is turning into an ugly movie. And that's when they get a priest involved. They hire Rafael Olvera, played by Raymond Cruz, who's fearless and a selfish character, might I add. I didn't like him at all. At one point, they put eggs all over the house, and they turn black, and Anna says she saw this on Johnny Carson, and as soon as they all hatch, I had the reaction of what Sam said. Did you see that on Johnny Carson? I mean, honestly, it's just stupid. Raphael puts candles all over the family as bait, and I'm thinking, you fucking prick. Why would you do that? As soon as the kids hide under the table, La Llorna, whatever the fuck her name is, attacks them, and I shouted, "Run!" And they don't do that. But for the life of me, I would fucking run away, and La Llorna goes out of the house, and Raphael puts sand in the entryway, and Sam finds her doll, Misty. I'm shouting this as well. Don't grab the doll, and you're safe. But she tries to grab it anyways. But for the life of me, I didn't understand why she would go for the fucking doll. La Llorna grabs Sam and drowns her in the pool. Just let her fucking drown because she went for that stupid doll. Then Raphael puts Holy Spirit in the water, in the pool water, and almost kills La Llorna, but just puts harm to her. But it doesn't stop La Llorna from having as a grasp on Sam, and Sam believes La Llorna is her mother. And both Anna and Raphael trap Chris and Sam in the closet like Patricia did. And by the way, how did she get out of there? Well, they released her out of custody. The cops did. How stupid are they? With her boys. And Patricia comes in and takes Sam's lives, Chris and Sam's lives, while La Llorna traps Anna in the closet. And Chris and Sam run to the attic. And Sam is back to normal, shockingly, and she thinks La Llorna is the mannequin with the bride dress on and screams. That was laughable. Patricia lets Anna out of the closet and lets her go after La Llorna, and she with Raphael put La Llorna back to hell, and they say thank you and goodbye, and Raphael and this pointless movie is over, and I ran it out of the thinking, what a load of shit. Now it's time for the rating. I'll give this movie a 2.0 out of 10. This is the most laughable, pervasively throughout, from start to finish, movie I've ever seen in my life. The movie is made some stupid choices throughout. I don't like these characters, and next thing we know, before the movie starts, get a trailer for Annabelle Comes Home. Oh my god, coming out for the summer. Oh boy, I'm not looking forward to seeing that pile of shit. I didn't even like Annabelle Creation, to tell you the truth, or the first one, so why do a third one? It's beyond me. So I will be back this summer for Annabelle Comes Home, and until next time,